Taking to Twitter on August 2nd, Shea Couleé, who won RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 5, claimed that she had witnessed 3 teenage girls get harassed by a man using abusive words outside of a Starbucks. After telling him that it was inappropriate and asking him not to speak to young women in that way, Couleé claims he called her a faggot and a N-word. Her response? She threw her full-iced Americano in his mother effing face. The performer continued to say that an onlooker then stood up for the man rather than the people being abused. Way to go, Shea Couleé. What are we all talking about? What do you think of this crap?
It's kind of like a fantasy, I guess. You know, you kind of want to, like, when somebody's verbally attacking you in such a way, like when you get called, I'll never know what it's like. I know what it's like to call a faggot. And you kind of want to hit the person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll show you exactly how a faggot is going to...
It's going to punch you right in the face. Eat your face. Right?
But it opens you up to, like, I mean, do you really want to be the person that... It's violence.
It is violence.
It's violence, so I don't...
It is violence, but I mean, do you want to be the bigger person, or do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy, right? And that is the question that I'm constantly asking myself.
The thing is, though, that person maybe is going to be in your life for like 5 seconds.
If you let it go.
And then you'll never see that person again.
Yep.
So for 5 seconds, it's like, you know, it's like that person that's like, you're driving and that person is just taking their time, walking, you know, I'm walking, and they look at you and they're like, what are you going to do about it?
Yeah.
And you just say to yourself, in 3 seconds, you will not exist anymore.
Yeah.
So take your time, honey. Enjoy this moment.
Oh my God. But it takes everything to be able to do that without like whipping them the finger from the window.
Because we're so used to being like, I mean, Shea Couleé is a drag queen and she's African American, and like, you know, she's getting it from all sides.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she's gonna have a mouth. But
I don't blame her.
I don't blame her either, but what if it was hot Americano?
Yes, and then that would have been a freaking lawsuit. People would have gone to jail, etc. You know.
I mean, I'll throw a glass of water in somebody's face.
Yes, something that's not going to hurt them.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah.
You know. One of my favorite housewives or whatever, that franchise thing, right? Is Teresa.
That was housewife history.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Right.
Prostitution whore.
Okay, I can't remember her last name, but you know, then her husband ended up
Teresa Giudice.
Okay, Giudice, right? And I get told that I look like her, which is weird. Okay, but anyway, like her husband got deported back to Italy. What'd she do? Yep. Divorced him and married somebody else. All right. Yes. Well, anyway, but the segment that everybody remembers is when she threw the table, right? Up in the air.
It was the beginning of everything. Like when I watched it, I was like, this is good. Like, you know,
this is good TV.
She was like, this is like, and everybody talked about it. Like, you just couldn't believe what was like, oh my God, you're just like watching something
in slow motion, but you can't stop watching it, you know. But anyway, so there's been times that I've wanted to do that, and I see it played out in my mind, right? Like, if I throw this whole table, then this would happen, then this would happen. But then it's nice to see the video in your mind and then just let it go.
Oh, I don't want to see you throw a table. That would be a lot of fun.
It's kind of dope, right? It's kind of dope. Like, congratulations on turning 50. And like, so I had told Teresa, I told my wife, the hashtag Cuban, I was like, my friend Alex is turning 50, blah, blah, blah. And he's going to be going to Spain and all that. And she starts laughing. And I go, why are you laughing? She goes, when and if you ever turn 50, if I ever put candles on a cake that said 50 on it, you would throw the whole entire table like Teresa.
One for every decade.
5. When that happens, we'll just put 5 candles and we'll be fine. I'm sorry. Yeah. Again, but if I look like you at 50, I wouldn't care. I'd be walking around going, I'm 50, bitch. I'm 50. Look at these titties. They're only 10. I'd be like that. No?
Yes.
All right. So, did you enjoy the show? I know you did. So make sure to click subscribe so you won't miss any of the events, news, or interviews right here on the FayWhat show. Ring the bell at the bottom of the screen, right there, so you'll be alerted every time we're live. You can also click on the Happening Out Television Network logo so you can see all of the shows on the most diverse LGBTQ+ media network. Find out just what we're doing to bring the L and the G together right here on the FayWhat show. Get the week started with me.